This report includes graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Scenes like this remind South Africans of the dark days of apartheid, the cat-and-mouse game between the police and residents in the poorest townships, the burning shacks, the bloodied bodies in dusty streets. At least 2 people have been burnt alive by angry mobs. Images that are a throwback to the 1980s and 1990s when anti-apartheid protesters clashed with the white government's security forces. But this is not South Africans battling each other. Instead, South Africa's poor are now hunting down and lynching immigrants and refugees from other parts of Africa. So how did South Africa get into this mess? The violence against foreigners exposes a deeper anger and frustration among South Africa's poor, many of whom are impatient at the slow pace of social change since the end of apartheid 14 years ago. They blame the immigrants and the refugees and the foreigners, but the causes are far more complex. It's a simmering cocktail of poverty and poor services, inadequate housing, a lack of running water and electricity. Food is more expensive and crime is out of control. Nearly 20,000 people were murdered in South Africa in the past year. And South Africa's robust growth has not generated enough jobs. Economists estimate real unemployment is around 40%. It's a battle then for scarce resources, says Sipho Siepe.
This is almost like we need to protect our resources. When we talk about the better life, it was meant for us, it was not meant for other people.
Poor South Africans feel like they're competing with other Africans who come here looking for a better life. Immigrants are flooding into South Africa. It's estimated that at least 2 million Zimbabweans, maybe 3, are here, fleeing their country's meltdown. But most South Africans we speak to are unrepentant. In the background of this shot, you can see the man in the striped shirt mocking the badly beaten immigrant on the floor. And the police, it seems, also have little sympathy for the foreigners who are being hunted down. We watched them set up a crime scene around a badly injured man without helping him. Stabbed and choking on his own vomit, he later died in front of the police without any of them going to his aid. Frustration, resentment, desperation. The simmering cocktail has now exploded, and the dreams of what's been called the Rainbow Nation, because of South Africa's diversity, seem very distant. Robyn Curnow, CNN, Johannesburg, South Africa.